My name is Nathan, and I'm a Make-A-Wish kid, and I am 16 and from Ashland, Kentucky. I love trains, ever since I was a little kid, and I found out that there's a society, a historical society in the, near town over, Huntington, West Virginia, and I decided to, give them a call and see what I can do to help volunteer, and, after that, it's just kind of took off from me, working on vintage rail cars or vintage trains to, going on a regularly, scheduled Amtrak train to narrate through West Virginia to tell people about the historic landmarks and sites of West Virginia.
We found out when Nathan was an infant that he had a kidney problem, and the doctors informed us that as he aged and grew, that the amount of kidney function that he had would not sustain a bigger body. So they had told us around the time when puberty would start that with all the growth spurts that a child goes through, that he would probably need a transplant about that time. And we were both looked at as to be donors, but I wasn't able to.
With my mom and dad, of course, they got tested, as soon as they heard the news that I had to have a kidney transplant, and my mom wasn't a match, but my dad was.
They put me through the process of being tested to see if I could be a match for him, and went through the process and found out that I was blessed enough to be the one to be able to give my kidney to my son. It's been a sheer pleasure.
Well, with a kidney that, that my dad has given me, I really feel special. I feel like, I have something that he has had. And it makes me feel, grateful that he has done that for me. And it just really warms my heart that he's given me something that he needs or, has needed.
I think where Nathan hasn't had to go through a lot of sickness, like some kids, they're sometimes bedridden or have had to go through chemotherapy and different things.
Do I really, deserve a wish? Because, I see other families with, kids that are a lot more needful of a wish than me. So I always thought, well, do I really need this wish? But, with all the workers and volunteers with Make-A-Wish, I feel like they have helped me to know that, oh yeah, it's okay to make a wish. I picked New York for my wish because I feel like it's going to be a different world from where I live here in Kentucky. I've seen it in movies, TV shows, really you see it everywhere, It's just one of those places where it's almost magical to go. So that's why I naturally picked New York.
New York, here we come.
On the far end, 2 pairs. Does he have to work every day too? And you say he still looks to the right. Did you see any frozen? It is?
Oh, I love this. I love the balloons. SpongeBob was awesome. Elf on the Shelf, the Grinch, everything.
First time I got out of the station and was going up the escalator, and I looked up, I thought, wow, this is one big city. So my energy level just skyrocketed knowing what I could explore in Manhattan and just all it had to offer, because it's only about 2 miles wide and 14 miles long, and you don't feel like you're it's just all jam-packed into there, in that one small island. Saying we got to go to Times Square and got to see everything at Times Square, and Times Square was pretty crazy. I mean, they have those weird, costume people walking around, trying to get you to take a picture of them, but I didn't want to take a picture with them. I thought the parade was one of the best parades that I've ever seen, and it's probably the best parade in the whole entire world. I thought the balloons were really cool. I thought the floats were awesome. All the people in the parade were really nice. Got to see, you know, people marching, people walking in cool costumes and all that kind of stuff. And it was something I've, you know, only seen on TV, and it's just really cool seeing it in person. It's such a different experience seeing it in person.
Make-A-Wish was just first class all the way. They gave me and my family a lifetime of memories, and we really do appreciate it as a family of what Make-A-Wish done for us. We thank them.
Thank you, Make-A-Wish. Great view of the parade.